Well, thank you, Jack, for being with me today.
Sure.
I
Great
appreciate
to
your
be here.
time very much. I want to thank Cohats for letting me use this room.
Yeah, it's a great room.
Jack, Xtreme Clean. Tell me more about yourself.
Okay, well, I've been in business. Actually, the company's been in business just a little over 20 years. I've owned it 15 years, and primarily focus on Polk County. If it's a big enough job, or worth being able to travel outside of Polk County, I will. But mainly, I focus on Lakeland, Winter Haven,
And what
surrounding
Xtreme
areas.
Clean? You guys clean carpets, clean floors. What all the
Sure,
services
yeah.
do you provide?
Yeah, primarily the bulk of our work is carpet cleaning and ceramic tile. Do upholstery. It seems to be growing more and more. People are learning that they want to get their their couches and love seats and that kind of thing clean. Occasionally do mattresses. Some people
Sure,
want to get
absolutely.
the yuck taken out of their mattress.
I think I could use that.
So,
I bought uh, the button. You push the button and it fills with air more.
oh yeah,
And it's got the little top thing that we unzip.
yeah,
I'd love to have that sucker.
yeah.
Yeah, time adds up. So you do carpet cleaning, you do floor cleaning, all kinds of cleaning, and you're here in Polk County or Lakeland, Polk
Yeah.
County, and you service all of Polk County.
Right. Yep. Every single community in Polk County is part of.
And you have like a guaranteed service that you provide if you're not happy or anything like that.
Yeah, and I don't have it posted anywhere, but I do. If you're not completely satisfied, then I don't charge you a thing. That was kind of when I first bought the business. That was the mantra. I've never had anybody take me to task on it, so I kind of forget about that sometimes. But that is part
That's
of
because
our
you do it right the
business.
first time.
Yeah, and then there's been a few occasions where maybe, gosh, I can't even remember the last one, but hey, there's a spot here. It came back, within a couple of days or something.
Sure.
But yeah, I come back and take care of it.
So you originally from Lakeland or Polk County? Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Winter Haven.
Oh,
And
nice local.
Yeah, I other than going off to college, I've been here my whole life, and met a girl in college who's from Texas, and I visited Texas, and wasn't a whole lot there that I was interested in because I love Florida, the beaches, and all that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
So, and she did too. So we wound up back here.
So did you go to college in Texas?
I went to college in the Panhandle, a small little Baptist school up there, and she was from Texas, came to the school. Then we met and got married and wound up back
That's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yep. I was in a bar in Ybor City,
Okay.
and me and a friend had gone there, and he started hitting on this other girl, if you will, and her friend was my future wife. They're over there talking, and this leaves us like, "Hi, what's your name?" We celebrate our 25-year anniversary
Oh, awesome.
in 2 weeks.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. So you're originally from Winter Haven,
Uh-huh.
and you service all of Polk County. What did you do before that? It seemed 14 years. You probably did something before that.
Yeah, well, that kind of brings me back to went off to college. Like I said, it was a Baptist college. Felt like I was going to work in a church, so I went to get education there. That's where I met my wife, and we did for about 20 years. We worked in student ministry in churches around the area, and that's how I wound up in this business. I was on staff at a church in Winter Haven. The pastor there started that church, so he started cleaning carpets while the church was growing, so that he had some way to make a living, because you've only got a few congregants.
I don't think the minister is known for making a whole lot of money.
No, and especially in our denomination, they don't fund you when you start a new church very much. They give you a little bit, but it's not enough to even halfway live on.
Sure.
It's mainly for equipment and things like that. So he was doing that. Then it got to the point where he didn't need to do that anymore. The church was rather large when I came on staff, and he offered to sell it to me, and I bought it and ran with it. And so yeah, that's how I wound up doing the business.
So you were, I guess, in the ministry for several decades, decades, pass on the good word,
yeah,
the Lord, spreading love, making the world a better place.
Yeah.
And then you said, okay, I'm gonna take a break or change up a little bit. And
yeah, the church decided they wanted to start campuses in different communities. So they wanted to start a church in Auburndale, and that's when I came on staff to do that. But there again, there was no real big salary. I was working full time. I had another business at the time, and he offered to. Actually, at first he said, why don't you come with me and we'll do some carpet jobs and make a little bit extra money? Well, he was so busy, he had to keep rescheduling the jobs. And I said, look, why don't you just sell this to me and I'll take it and run with it? And he made just an amazing, and I didn't realize at the time, he told me how much he wanted for it. I didn't realize how good of a deal it was. Now, as I look back, I think, man, he almost gave this stuff to me. So yeah, it was just it was a blessing, and I just haven't looked back. I mean, it's just been constantly growing.
That's fantastic.
So, but
the word, the book, the making the world a better place came back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anything you put out there that's positive, that makes the world a better place, it's going to come back on you.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We're being watched. The Lord knows our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
He knows it all. So if you're a good person, you put it out there, it's coming back to you.
Yeah.
So you have anything in the future? I mean, you have Google reviews. Do you have any?
That, it's one area that I have all great reviews. But if you look at how many reviews I have based on how many customers I've taken care of, they're not close to being the same number. I know people have good intentions. I've done the same thing myself. I've used a product from somebody or a service, and they said, "Hey, please leave me a review." Yeah, I'll do that. And next thing you know, you forget, and there you go. It's just human nature. But I could always use good review. I always tell people, please leave me a review if you feel like you can leave a good review. If you can't leave a good review, then call me and I'll make it right so you can leave a good review. Because I don't need anything negative out there. I want to take care of it. And if I've done everything I can to help you and you're still not happy, well, then you got to be honest. But I prefer,
It's probably so rare that something goes wrong. But if you just let me know that there's an issue, right, I'll be happy to make it fine. It was unforeseen, right, not intended. My intentions are to provide more than you expect of the service.
Oh, yeah.
And if something goes wrong, just let me know. And then for some reason, I don't know why. I really haven't figured this out. Google reviews are important, and there's a lot of fake reviews. People can buy Google reviews,
that's for sure,
and be bloated, and you don't know if it's true or not. The consumer doesn't know.
Right.
But that's what I like about being local. If you serve just Polk County, Lakeland, or even Bartow, you're getting great service from someone who's going to show up at your door, do the work.
Right.
And where would someone go if they wanted to hire you?
Well, I've got a website. It's xtremecleanfl.com. It's extreme without the E on the front. Couldn't get that website, so I actually changed the spelling of my business name because I couldn't get extreme with the E. So it's xtremecleanfl.com. You can go on there and you can actually book an appointment based on your schedule. I've got a calendar. You go on and look, okay, well, Tuesday at 1 o'clock works for me, or whatever it may be. And you can book it around the customer's convenience. So,
and you prefer that, or do you have a phone number?
I don't mind them calling me. I certainly would be glad to talk to somebody. And because sometimes there are, maybe because the website puts it like in 2-hour blocks. So there might be a time where I could work something in here or there, or maybe work a little later. But as a rule, I've just got hours, 9 to 5 or what it could be. Sometimes Saturdays, I don't open Saturdays up because I don't want to fill my whole Saturday with work, but I could do a job or two. And so if that's the case, you just don't see something on the website that works for you, give me a call.
What's the number?
863-412-4862.
Fantastic. And you provide all the services of cleaning. If you need it, just give them a call and you'll be able to give them a free estimate?
Sure. Yeah, I can give a estimate over the phone. And obviously, I always say, without seeing the condition of what it is I'm cleaning or the size of the room or what have you, it is contingent upon that. But for the most part, I try to stick to the estimate I give on the phone because there is a big company out there. I won't mention their name, but they pride themselves on, they give you a price on the phone, but when they get to your house, you're writing a check for much more than that because they add on all I see this here. So anyway, I want to stay away from that. I try to stick to what I say on the phone, even if it's in my error. So,
a family man with God-loving service, that's what we all expect around here, Lakeland is such a fantastic place, and everybody around here helps each other, and there's absolutely no scrupulous intentions. Everybody wants to better this place.
Right. That's for sure.
Well, Jack, thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Great hanging out with you and getting to know you.
You too.
Thanks.